Hello guys, my name is Willem and welcome to LRDX Cars. This is already the last video of the Monterey Car Week and I found myself here on Broadway Avenue because this afternoon it's gonna be exotics here on the Broadway. You can see already a nice pista, Rolls Royce coming in. A lot of cool cars we'll see here on the Broadway because I think Bugatti, Koenigsegg, Pagani, all the special brands I found spot here on Broadway Avenue, and today we'll check them all out. Of course also check all the cars that are driving around here a bit in Monterey, and it's quite quite funny to tell you. I had a bit of problems coming in here today on Broadway Avenue. I wanted to go to the conference center for the Sotheby's rally to check around there also a bit at the auction. Sotheby's auction. I wanted to make a second video there this morning, but I had a bit of an accident coming in here. I was sitting in an Uber and really was caught in an accident. The guy in front of us wanted to make a U-turn and the Uber flipped over, and I had a bit of it took me a couple hours to come here. I still feel it a bit in my chest. I have some scratches on my body, but it won't stop me from coming here to make a cool video for you guys. Look at this beautiful Huracan performante behind me, and also make sure to check out the other videos I did here this week at Monterey Car Week. And please leave a like and subscribe, of course, on the channel for a lot more cool car videos to come. And let's get into exotics on the Broadway here at Monterey Car Week today. Enjoy the video, guys. There you have the guys from the Hamilton collection. I also saw them driving around yesterday. Cool is the Chiron with the box on top. Hey guys! Really nice to see these cars driving around here. Volcano Red P1 and the Chiron, even with the ski box on top. How cool is that? Here we already have two very cool cars on display. The orange Ford GT. I saw that one driving around at Pebble Beach. I think it was yesterday, and then the other Red P1, we just saw the one of the Hamilton garage driving around, but that's another one. Cool to see, even two here. And here there are parked some other supercars here on the Broadway, but I think I'm gonna go maybe first check here all the tents of all the cool brands that are here. I think like Bugatti and Pagani and every hypercar brand is here, so we'll check those first out. But quite cool to see the Ford GT without the stripes and in the orange, beautiful color. Cool Murcielago SV that's parked up there. Quite a rare sight to see, really like the SV Murcielago. Here we have them, one of the best cars out there, the Koenigsegg Senna Carrera GT. I don't know what that car is, it's a Hennessy I think. Blue Hennessy, and then the Agera RS here, the Draken, the full carbon fiber, really cool one. And then this one I also saw driving at Pebble Beach, the white and the blue carbon, quite a nice one. The Regera, Koenigsegg Regera, the hybrid one, then a nice full carbon Senna, with the red details, pinstriping and the racing stripe. Cool Carrera GT, Pagani Huayra Roadster, LaFerrari there. And nice Bugatti Chiron Sport. Maybe get on the other way also, that we can have a view from the rear also. That is already quite a good view, guys. One of the best, all the best cars out there. Really nice. Which one should you pick? I think I'm going for the Koenigsegg, like here the RS, and the Pagani Huayra Roadster, of course. Very cool to see these hypercars out. Really nice. I was taking a look at the rear of the Hennessy Venom. I think it's the F5 Roadster is the name. It's also going to be quite a fast car, this one. Very nice look to it, especially it's like the engine bay. Nice carbon fiber to it. Aggressive diffuser and everything. I think the Venom already came out earlier, but then the Roadster version, this one, probably with the hardtop you can take off and store maybe in the front even. Quite cool. And then we have Speedy Jazz's Koenigsegg RS Draken. It's now still the fastest car in the world. Yeah, if you look closely on the Draken, you see like sort of fleck in the carbon. I think it's a bit of a diamond dust over it or something. Really cool. Like I said, still the fastest car in the world. Still about, I think, 460 kilometers an hour. And a beautiful Koenigsegg Regera. Really also quite a beautiful one. All the special blue details, like the full blue carbon wheels you see. And all the carbon parts, blue carbon. Yeah, it's also quite nice to see. And here a full carbon Senna, of course. Did like a full review of the Senna and the Senna GTR. So if you want to know more about them, yeah, go check that video out. And it's, yeah, I went to Essen in Germany. They sell Koenigsegg, so if you want to know more about the Koenigseggs, then yeah, watch the video at Essen. Then here's some other very beautiful ones. Of course, a Carrera GT. Also saw one at the Monterey Porsche Classic event. And then this, yeah, really hard on wheels. I went to Pagani Automobili and now I even have the cool Pagani shirt on, but yeah, the Huayra Roadster, this one. What a view, those cars. Full blue carbon also. Complement with the black carbon underneath. Really cool. Then pearl white LaFerrari next to it. These two are a great pair next to each other. Then if you want to know more, of course, about the Pagani story, and saw a lot of Zondas at the Pagani Museum. Quite cool to see. And then this Huayra Roadster, beautiful tan interior to it, really nice. Like the aero parts sticking out. And we're also gonna get a bit closer to that Bugatti Chiron there. I think they call it like the pure sport version or the super sport version of the Chiron. Like you can see with a cool wing on. With more track focused. But, I think the top speed is a bit less, but you have like better steering on it. Quite nice to see this one in like the classic Bugatti color, the black and the red. Really cool is like on the engine bay, you see the rack coming back. And the full carbon gear, really cool. Special exhaust system for this model. Yeah, the aggressive spoiler to it really is cool. I don't know if I would pick this one because you have like the folding spoiler on the other Chirons, which is also quite a cool thing. That you can like drive around with the spoiler down and can come up when you want to be driving a bit more sporty. I think that you have it on the side, the Pure Sport badge says, Chiron Pure Sport. Yeah, if you want a Bugatti that's more sporty, it's more driving feel to it. You have a great lineup of cars, these. Really cool to see. What the fuck is that? It's even a Ferrari F40 and an F50, I think. Quite cool to see. That's an F50. Another F50 even. Another one even I see there through the people. Quite cool. The V12 Ferrari car with a manual. I'm gonna maybe see if I can catch them somewhere. We have a cool P1 GTR. I think it's also like the Lansante version or something. Quite a cool one to see. I get a bit closer for you guys. I can do a carbon lip to the front. All the aero parts there, all the air outlets. Really cool. Very special look of the spoiler even. Roof scoop on top. Some real track tires. Take a look at that rear, guys. That's an aggressive looking rear. Some gold on the exhaust. Even a gold cover on the inside to cover it off to keep the heat out. Nice even on the engine bay, like you can see some gold. Quite an aggressive spoiler and everything. Really cool looking car, that's one. Then I'm gonna check if the F50s are already gone. Yeah, I think so. Quite cool. Here we have the F50s. That's a beautiful one, the black one. What a view. I think I saw like 5 of them or something. Really special to see. I think there are only like 400 of them worldwide. A manual V12 Ferrari and the big 5. Really cool. Yeah, the black is also quite a aggressive look too. You have the other ones. Big fan of that 50. Real driver's car, of course. You can really shift it manually yourself. You see a lot of people have turned up here today. It's gonna be quite hard to film, but yeah, we'll make the best out of it. There you have another one. On the side. Yeah, cool thing is that you can take the roof off with the F50. You can have like a hardtop and a convertible at the same time. Very nice. It's like the air outlets shaping the big spoiler over it all bit. Then we have the other ones. On the side, guys. That's what it's all about. Monterey Car Week. Best exotics. Then not even one. Now that I've come all the way back for the P1 GTR on Zante and the 50s, maybe walk this line of supercars. Here are like more the regular supercars. There you have like the Hypercars, cool GT3 RS here with the Y6 pack. This green, always cool is that you go for a beautiful fabric interior. Saw a lot of Porsches. I went to the Porsche Works yesterday. There were like more than 500 I think Porsches, and then I also went to the Monterey Porsche Classic event, and there were like also 300 Porsches or more. So we've seen a lot of Porsches here on the west coast. California is really 911 lovers, cool Lotus, cool lower down R8 with a roof scoop on. Nice wheels to it. It's quite an aggressive interior to it. Cool is the manual of course, big V10 in. Yeah, what a cool R8. 570 has Spider next to it. And this is also a cool one, a Countach Lamborghini with the wing doors up. So looks very good. And a special wrap of Ferrari GTC for Lusso, even with a red leather interior. From MTV, the fuel run guys, I think. Quite cool. And what is this? You check on the wheels. Ultima RS it says. Ultima RS, yes. Quite cool. I think it's like a track only car or something. Quite nice to see. Big spoiler on. Big carbon fiber spoiler. I've never seen this car. Quite nice. So some carbon fiber here on the diffuser. Two exhaust, roof scoop. Cool is like all the carbon fiber to it. Really makes the look. You can see like a real racing gearbox in there. Die stripped down for like a real race car here, the air louvers. Really cool, the gold wheels. What a nice car this one. The air outlets, crazy to see. Then we have like a cool Audi R8 here. Nice Audi R8 with the V10 I think. The carbon pack to it, really nice. And then this AMG GT I think. Also had like a full tune to it. Have like the new engine bay that you can look to the engine, something quite nice. You don't see that much. Most of the times when you have the engine at the front you don't see the engine at all, but it's cool of this guy. Some cool carbon fiber parts to it, like the lip, bigger air intakes, cooler wheels, side skirt, the mirrors. Yeah, it's quite cool side. And that green Urus is running. Beautiful color of Urus. And the C8 Corvette, I did a full review about the C8 Corvette, so if you want to know more about that, then go check it out. And the cool Ferrari 430 here, quite a nice one with a 10 interior to it. Classic spec. Another 570 with a big wing on. That's cool to see. Then this one, a very beautiful one. Also saw that one before, the Aventador SV. I think it's like Gulf blue color or something, really nice and bright color to it. No, need to think how does blue Cepheus or so, or something like that. Blue Cepheus, Sapphire, something like that is a color code, and a beautiful orange details to it, like the brakes and on the interior. Yeah, the SV still looks as good as it came out. And nice is the Spider Porsche here with a new interior, orange interior. Matches is good with this Aventador SV. Cool carbon wing on it. Ah, the SV. It's really one of my dreams. Then a GT3 Porsche here. 488. And 720S Spider. Looks also quite cool with the satin black color to it. R8. Another 570 with a full kit to it. Has a spoiler that really sticks out. Really nice some carbon parts to it. Make it a bit more special. Nice, the 720 also with a big GTR wing on. Quite nice to see. Full new front bumper, like you can see. All these flicks here on the sides. That's quite a special 720. Also an air scoop. Here even some air outlets. Quite nice. A lot of carbon parts to it. Very nice. Trying to make the McLaren 720 GTR from Daily Driven Exotics, I think. These guys are probably also from 16 Exotics, 16 Exotics. Yeah, cool look. Purple GT3 RS. I think it's more the Nardo grey color on this 458. Quite nice. Sort of trying to mimic the front of the Speciale. Then another Aventador. Cool body kit to it. Nice carbon fiber wing and everything. Special wheel design. Yeah, quite cool. And here another 720S with a bit of some tuning going on. And then we have that beautiful 48 Pista I just saw driving when I did the intro. Cool with all the carbon to it, carbon wheels. Really nice, beautiful white striping over it. I think it's like the Nero Daytona color. And then a beautiful Rolls Royce with a cool pink interior. Really nicely specced. Something special, that's what I like. Not a boring black interior. Then an F12, cool F12 Ferrari. Still, yeah, very good looking car. Designed by Pininfarina. 6.3 V12 in. Only spec is a bit of an old guy, but yeah, the 458 Spider here. Nice 10 interior to it. Yeah, this really is a cool spec. Just a classic, the red to the 10, but yeah, still looks very good. Love a 458. Really a big dream of mine. Then here, if you compare it to the standard one, totally new kit on it. It's quite aggressive, this one. I think it's even a Speciale. It has like here the air louvers and there, but it could be like a reconversion of it, so we'll see here on the rear. Yeah, it's a reconversion because it otherwise would have like the two exhausts right there, and now they are like down low. But yeah, it's like the bumper also trying to mimic in the front. Even the carbon on the engine bay. Yeah, I'm not sure yet that it says it, 458 Italia. So just a kit, but yeah, quite a cool one to see. Special wing even on the mirrors. Yeah, really did all the things to make it look like a Speciale. Another 458 there. And you have a beautiful Pista here. This one is also quite a beautiful one with red carbon fiber to it. It's quite cool to see all these carbon parts in red. It's special, I've never seen it before, I think, the red carbon. It's just sort of like the blue or the green, but I don't know if I've seen red before. So the carbon fiber wheels. It's quite nice, and a beautiful red Alcantara, Bordeaux Alcantara with black leather. That's a good look, nicely specced. Special white pearl color. Then the striping, the racing striping, even on the engine bay, you have the beautiful red carbon fiber coming back. Yeah, that really is something special colored carbon fiber here also on the diffuser. Yeah, if you want to spec a special Ferrari racing Ferrari, then yeah, it's something cool to do. And a cool wrap on this Huracan. Quite nice. Some white wheels to it, another purple GT3 RS, silver one. A lot of cars have turned up. 570. I think it's the MP4 -12C. Nice matte green color to it. Oh, even a 650S. Because that's like the rear of the MP4. Something quite funny, I think, that they kept like the rear of the MP4 but changed the front, because this is also like the front of the 675 LT and the 650. Special wrap color on that GT3 RS. Nice Aventador here, for blue color. A nice purple 600 LT here. I think I maybe even know that owner. And the check on the plates. Yeah, there you have it, vehicle versions. Thought I recognize the spec of it because yeah, it's like the purple car with the blue calipers. Because yeah, he's also here, maybe we'll see him. Then you have like the piece that we just saw. Quite a cool one. I think these are like all cars of people that want to come and view today. And now we'll get back to the hypercars. But yeah, quite a cool turn up here already. Yeah. There we have like a cool Apollo. It's like the Apollo Intenso Emozione, Apollo IE. I saw one before. There you have like the crazy guy. Quite funny to see. This one is in a full carbon. Quite nice. I saw it driving on the track at Assen. Yeah, to see it now here, also quite good. The car in Assen had like a fading color. This one has like the carbon fiber. Quite nice. I think it's like the combination of the gloss and the black. Really cool to see. A lot of people want to watch this car. Carbon fiber wing to it and everything. Really cool. We have like another Bugatti coming in. Also a pure sport version like we saw parked. There's a full carbon fiber, the gloss carbon fiber to it. Really cool. They revealed like yesterday a new Bugatti. Quite to see on the quail. I think it's like the last Chiron they'll be revealing. Cool like the air outlets there to cool the brakes. So you have it the Chiron Pure Sport with even the sunroof on top. Quite cool, full carbon rear to it. Really nice this one. Gas from the diffuser and everything. Special exhaust, very big tires on it. Crazy car this one. Cool is that you have like the Bugatti naming on the spoiler. Special foam in it. Quite busy here guys, but very fun to watch. Like 6 Ferrari F50s have turned up, but there was like 5 of them. Quite cool to see. Really a sight. F50, I think it's like one of the best even. The V12 on the rear. Nice manual. I think the sound will be great. I think the black one is my favorite, because yeah, most of them are in red. You have some in silver or in yellow. From black, but I think it's even more special to have like a special color to it than the red. Here you see like the beautiful engine bay. Open everything in carbon of course, like all the parts, the whole doors, everything you can see is in carbon. Normally if you take a closer look, yeah, now can't go very close to it, but the paint layer on those cars is also quite thin, so you can even see like the carbon structure going underneath the paint. It's quite cool. But you also have it on the F40. It's quite rare because they wanted to make the cars as light as possible. They only got like a light paint job to it. Quite cool, like the carbon doors even on the inner. Really nice. And then we'll walk a bit further, see what else has turned up here today. We have another cool car. So this one also driving at Pebble Beach. Cool body kit. I think it's a Liberty Walk Aventador. Special is the wing to it. Really nice. See it a bit closer. Here we have a beautiful SVJ Lamborghini. Really nice. The matte color to it, all the carbon details. Quite nice to see the SVJ. Really nice interior.
Some of their designers.
Oh, sorry. Really cool. All the carbon to it. 770 I think it is. Really nice. And another classic here next to it. Another, I think this is the Ultimae, that will be the last one of the Aventadors. It's like almost the same as the SVJ, but then yeah, without the crazy wing to it. Beautiful purple color to it. And like take a look from the interior. Really nice looking interior. The beautiful wing doors. Really like those. What a cool car. Then you have like almost the same rear with the 2 exhausts in the middle. Aggressive diffuser to it. Really cool. Gold cover on the engine. Really like it. Sick car. And some aftermarket wheels on. This really is a good look guys, with the wing doors up. What a nice one, with the purple. Then here we have some wild Koenigsegg's. This one with a very special wrap to it. Cool is the number plate at 277 miles an hour. That's the speed limit that this car broke. Because it's like still the fastest car in the world. So it's quite cool. carbon fiber wheels to this really nice. There you have it, Agera RS. I think there were like only 25 built of these. So another one just, the Draken one. Cool is here you see like the Koenigsegg triplex suspension. Special suspension system of Koenigsegg. Cool is like the center exhaust, aggressive diffuser. Really cool, the Koenigsegg RS. Cool is like the wing with the special shaping to it. Really nice. This wing moves even a little bit when you are braking. The air cooling's to cool, of course, the brakes. Big air intake on the side, of course, to cool the big V8. Nice glimpse on the interior. Really nice. Nice leather with the cool quilting in. Got stitching to it. Matte carbon on the mirrors. Here also some wheel arches that are open. Air louvers to cool, of course, the front wheel arches and the brakes. Nice is the front lip and the side fin to it. And quite special, the livery to it. Really cool for Monterey Car Week. This really is the big dream car. The Koenigsegg Agera RS. Sick to look at. Then you have, I think this is a CCX model of Koenigsegg. Also quite nice, also with a special wrap to it. And even like the carbon through the front lights and everything. Yeah, look a bit the same. And Koenigsegg also, maybe we'll see it here. I've brought a new car out. I think it's like the 5th car already of Koenigsegg with the manual gearbox even in. Because I think only in the very beginning he had some manual cars. But now to bring back a manual car is quite cool. It won't be like faster than the Regera or the Jazzco for the Agera RS, but yeah, more driver engaged car, the new one. I think it's, I forgot the name, it was like a CCX 850 or something. Really cool. Here you had like the 3 lights still, quite cool. Not sure if it's this, the CCX, I think it is. Cool, the Koenigsegg here, the badge and the naming. The beautiful ghost of cars. You all know that story. Quite nice. Other wing to it and everything. Yeah, really cool to see even 2 Koenigseggs here today. Just like, yeah, it's half a year ago when I was at Astro Automotive that I saw so much Koenigseggs on one day, but for the side these two. Here you have like the Hennessy we just saw like the F5 Roadster. I think this is like the hardtop of it, the Venom F5 Hennessy. Really cool. I think this is also like a very fast car. I think it also gets like you to 400 kilometers an hour, 250 miles an hour. Cool is like the carbon here. Aggressive diffuser, here even some carbon. The meshes. Really cool that they made it a bit open, so let the hot air can come out. Really cool, special lighting to it. And just a subtle spoiler here. And the 2 exhausts on each side. Very nice. And the cool is they close the engine bay a bit like in a Lamborghini, where you have like the fins and the full carbon. I think like the whole roof is in carbon. And take a look at this interior, guys. That looks quite special. You have like the half steering wheel. You're really driving a race car. All the buttons on, all the carbon to it, like you can see, all the dashboard, the sides, the seats, everything in a beautiful gloss carbon. Little some buttons in between, little shelf there in between. Quite cool, even the roof is in carbon. Really nice to see carbon mirrors. Here even some air outlets, but they're closed, that's weird. That's weird to see on the supercar. And here even some air intakes, beautiful side carbon, light blue brake calipers. I think it is a good look, this car. I think it's now, Hennessy have built some cars in the past. Like the F5 probably the 5th already, but now the design is also getting there. Really nice. Really look like an exotic car in beautiful pearl color. All the carbon to it. It really looks like a race car. I would love to drive in one of these. There you have it, 992 OS. Let's check a bit further. Here we even have some other Hennessy cars. Quite cool to see so much of them out. With a special livery to it and everything. Yeah, quite nice car. I think it's like the very first time for me to see one of these Hennessy's, but yeah, really surprised by the look of them. It's a special livery to it. Cool color, nice shaping, nice carbon even. It looks good, I think. Here we have a beautiful Ferrari SF90. SF90 Stradale with a lot of carbon fiber to it. Like the carbon wheels. Beautiful tan interior, really like it. Or the chocolate even, carbon wheels. I think the spoiler was also carbon. Here the iron take. Yeah, good looking, the SF90. In the beginning I wasn't like the biggest fan of it, the design, but now seeing them more and more, really getting used to it. Cool car. Now they also have like the spider version of it. Nice to see. Here we have another special one. We just saw like the 6 Ferrari F50s. Here is the Ferrari F40. So it's still one of the best. It's a bit cheaper than the F50 because there were like 1,000 of them or something, but a lot of fun to drive. Manual, V8 in the rear. Cool spoiler to it. Really cool car to see here. We'll walk a bit further because I see there another special Ferrari, the F12 TDF. I think it's like an Azura blue color. Quite cool one, this one. Really like the F12. Big fan, even better than the Ferrari F12. The TDF version. Really cool. The carbon here on the diffuser. Here on the rear also some carbon fiber. Very nice. Here even the, I think maybe this titanium, the patch of the fuel filler cap. Beautiful gloss black wheels. Nice black interior with the blue coming back. Net carbon here on the interior. Yeah, this is a cool spec of the. Normally you would see them in red or in yellow, but some nice blue color to it. Really is special, I think. And the cool is a lot of people do it when they have an F12 TDF. That they take like the stripe that goes that way. Because of the carbon fins here, of course. Yeah, only 799 of them. Quite a cool one. Carbon here and that carbon in the headlights. Really nice to see. And here we have some other crazy Liberty Bar cars. Lamborghini is most of the time aggressive enough, but when you take it to Liberty Bar, they bring it on an all other level, making the wheel arches quite a lot wider. Cool aggressive diffuser to it. Really big one, and then here in the middle even they created the roof scoop, quite nice. The side skirting also in carbon. Beautiful carbon fiber here on the hood. That's like the front nose of the SVJ, where you have like the S-ducts, even the extra fin in the middle. A really cool one. Then we have like, what is it? I think it is a 48 Ferrari, yeah, Ferrari 48, also with a new hood on it. Kijk, see what we see driving there. It's a McLaren Sabre, also quite a cool one. It's like an only US car, McLaren Sabre. Yeah, sorry, it's way too crowded, guys, to get between cool wire and BC. Also quite a sick one in the Bordeaux carbon. Another the yellow wire roadster. Really cool to see. Yeah, I think they will be parking up at the end, so we'll see them closer in a minute. And we'll see at this Liberty Walk 48. It's also quite a nice one. Special wheels to it and everything, wider wheel arches. Look at that lip, guys. Really is like a spoiler. It's even a spider, like you can see. Aggressive carbon diffuser to it. Really cool, the chrome wheels on it. Yeah, the Liberty Walk always does some great tuning on the cars. And look at this. If you think your truck looks mean, look at this one. What big tires, so look like tractor tires or something. What an aggressive car. The Centaur they call it or something, yes. Really big. If I go stand next to it, yeah, you really need a ladder to get in because it's like that high. Yeah, quite cool if you want to do some off-roading in your car. And we have a cool Murcielago. Also like an old table of a rear wing. I think it's also like a special version of it, maybe also a YouTuber or something. Quite cool to see. Special wrap and everything. Really nice. Then I saw there GT3 and Koenigsegg. I'm gonna get to that one. Here we have this beautiful, I think it's a GT2 RS with a special wrap to it. Like a racing wrap of the race cars of the Porsche Cup cars. Really nice. Newer spoiler on, even bigger. Then I'm gonna go to this, the GT3 with the gold wheels. This beautiful Agera HH it's called. Or it's like a regular Agera or an Agera S or something. So every time you see a Koenigsegg, it really is worth it. A lot of blue carbon to it. Full carbon wheels and everything. Quick glimpse here on the interior, like the blue and the black. Very cool. This one is with a toe clutch gearbox. And something really cool is like the doors you have with Pagani or with Koenigsegg that they like vertically open. Quite nice. Take a look at this one, guys. Yeah, I think we saw a lot of Koenigseggs today. Really nice to see here outside in the California sun. Really is something else. Yeah, what a car, the Koenigsegg. I think the Paganis look more beautiful. They have like a better design to them. But yeah, Koenigsegg really is an engineer to make like the fastest and with the special doors, and he always comes out with something new. So he's more like the engineer side of the car. Yeah, sick on this one. Old BMW, Maserati there. Here we have another McLaren P1. This one in green. Quite a rare sight, never seen a P1 in green. Even has some HRE performance wheels to it. Quite cool that the car sits in race mode. Like you can see, very low to the ground. Almost no space here between the wheel and the arches. And then the spoiler up. Really cool spoiler. The spoiler can also go down, but you won't even see it. That it sits like in the body. Quite cool, the P1. Still, I think one of the fastest McLarens out there. Now you have like the Senna and everything, but this one still keeps looking great. Still is like the big boy McLaren, cooler the air intakes here. Then here we have another Ferrari F40. I think it's also like a Competizione version. We saw yesterday the Nardo Grey one at the RM Sotheby's here in Monterey. But I think this one is also quite a cool one with the special Marlboro livery to it. Cool is that you have on the competitions like the very big air intake there. And even a more aggressive spoiler in carbon, like you can see, with the fin in the middle and the two layers. Even an aggressive rear to it with an even more aggressive spoiler. Really cool. Ferrari F40. Still is one of the best out there, I think. But a cool one. Really nice. Special is also here the special wheel arches that like the tires are open, that the wheels stay cooled, that the air won't stay in there. Really nice.
Green P1, yeah.
And the green the P1 is still also crazy look. Not sure if it's, I think it's like the real color of it, because you have like the flag on the metallic. It was the roof scoop. Really nice. Nice blacked out Rolls Royce, of course. We even have an other Koenigsegg. This is the Regera. Cool is like the headlight design, like you can see. Sort of stars in there. Really nice. Beautiful carbon fiber to it. Then we saw the CCX here, the Agera RS. Now the Regera, maybe also even the Jesko or the newer model, we'll see. Yeah, what a cool car with the two-tone that you have like the carbon running underneath. Of course the car is fully in carbon, but yeah, they left some parts exposed. They won't paint it. Cool, it's like the carbon wheels and everything. Now you see how the door opens up. Quite a special mechanism. You see, and then here the flicks on the side. And maybe two things that the guy from Michelin won't like, but if you like move the door, then you see the door like moves that way. It flicks in and then goes straight in. It's quite cool. Here you see like the full structure in carbon. Quite nice to see. Center caps, the 3 air intakes. Really nice. Full carbon doors and everything. 1.9 million it says. 5 liter twin turbocharged V8. 1500 horsepower. 250 miles an hour. Really is a hypercar this one, guys. Really cool. You even have here some air outlets, because otherwise you get like some fog underneath. Very smart, and the fog can get out here. Everything with a cool Koenigsegg logo on. Really nice, this car. Very special to see. Here we have like a view of the engine bay, quite cool. Here you have like the battery and the V8 engine, and here is even some cooling, some radiators for the cooling of the battery. Quite cool to see. Special triplex suspension of Koenigsegg. All the inner side is in carbon, of course. very nice. And here the fins, the Akrapovic are the exhaust, and in the middle is to cool the battery. A lot of people won't know it. Cool rear lights. And we're gonna like check the interior also out a bit for you guys. Full carbon, really nice. On the Regera they really changed up the interior, like you can see. Now you have like the Apple CarPlay and everything, Android Auto, cool cup holders and everything. Beautiful is the quilting in the seats, the leather. Nice carbon fiber. Really beautiful car, this one. Even the cool air conditioning vents and everything. Also the upper side. You can take off this panel and store in the front. It's also quite nice. You have some sunroof in there. Really nice. And this car is like no gearbox. It's like one gear you can go through. It's quite special. This car. Then we're gonna go further because it's a bit busy here. Beautiful SF90 here also. Nero Daytona one, I think. It's even the Spider. Never seen the Spider model of the SF90. The roof that folds in on top of the engine. Very nice. I think I would prefer the Spider model because I think, yeah, when you have the V8 nowadays, the sound isn't that great anymore. So if you open up the roof, it will be a lot better, I think. Yeah, sick two cars, these ones. We're gonna head further, see what else we can find here. This looks like a special concept model or something. Hispano Luisa is the name called. Very cool with a special carbon. I know it's purple carbon, lila carbon is the color name. Very nice. I'm not sure of the looks. I think it's like a car from Mexico or something. Not sure of the design, but it's something new. It's cool for the people that want something special. Cool, the wing doors and everything. Really trying to make look it as a supercar. Not really my thing. 1.7 million. You can keep that. Let's go further. Then here another beautiful Aventor SV. Yeah, those really are still very good look, I think. Chrome wheels to it. This one in red. Here we even have some more Koenigsegg's. We're really getting spoiled here today. At exotics on the Broadway here on Monterey Car Week. Another CCX, and I think this is also a CCX. Quite cool. This one came from Montana. You see like the differences on the CCX are of course the rear lights. Then of course the engine wasn't, I think only 800 horsepower or something, 900. But cool is here you see a manual gearbox in. One of the very first. That's quite cool to see. Now they've brought it back on the newer Koenigsegg that you have a manual on that car now. But yeah, it was since that car, I think, since the very beginning of the CCX. A little spoiler on. But also these were like the cars that crashed on the Top Gear track. Quite cool to see. In the beginning they didn't have like the spoiler and they crashed then on the Top Gear track, and then when they put a small spoiler on that you have like more grip on the back because the car was that fast. And yeah, in the beginning of the development you always need to get the power on the road. Something the Americans are known for, to put like a lot of horsepower in the car, but the tires need to bring the horsepower also on the road. So that was the thing Koenigsegg also struggled a bit with in the beginning. But yeah, to see them now, really still are very good looking cars. CCX, the same thing, you can store like the roof in the front, the cool mechanism of the doors and everything. They weren't like driving 400 I think, but you could still like drive 360, 380 in it or something, really fast cars. Cool is the different wheel design, so we're gonna check out. Yeah, really nice. Cool to see. This one is even also a manual car. Quite rare to see these manuals with a blue interior. That's something special. I was already thinking the silver car is a bit boring on the Koenigsegg, but yeah, blue interior really makes it a bit more special. Quite nice. I'm gonna go like walking a bit further, but yeah, these Koenigsegg's, you can look at them for days. All the beautiful details, all the carbon that just lines up perfectly. Really is something special, guys. Like you see on the engine and everything in carbon. Really cool. This is what I want to see, guys. The newer Koenigsegg, the Jesko. You have like the track version of it and the Absolute. I'm gonna get close to them, show all the cool details to you. Like maybe start off with this one, the track version. The very big wing on, it even moves a bit. Jesko named after the father of Christian. Really cool, the absolute full race version, very big diffuser to it. This one really made for track use, more aggressive. The two layers here in the spoiler, really nice. There you see it, 1.19 megawatts. I think it's like 1700 horsepower or something this car has. And what a look. Take a look here on the rear, guys, a lot going on. Even an air flick to cool the engine. There's some air outlets, really nice. Full carbon wheels of course. Quick look here on the interior, full carbon of course. Also the special gearbox that you had like in the Regera, I think. Really nice. Carbon shells with some padding in. Really cool. You can also take the roof off. I think the only thing with this car now is that you can't store the roof anymore in the front because you have like the air intake there. I think there is like a radiator in the front. Here's some air louvers, really cool. I'm really getting in the way of everybody, but yeah, I don't care that much because I want to share it with you guys. Beautiful carbon here on the front lip, really nice. Like I was saying, here you have the air going in, going out there, but yeah, if you store the roof there, that won't be possible anymore. Cool new headlights and everything. Here the flicks on the side. It really is something else. And then here you have like the absolute version of it. This car will break the top speed of the Galore RS, I think. Or yeah, that's what they are saying. Cool is that they have like a new design here to let the hot air out of the wheel arches. Yeah, because this car is all about the top speeds. They don't want like a big spoiler on there anymore. Because yeah, it takes a lot of drag. And also like these air outers, yeah, they cause a lot of drag because the air can float out. And then when the air floats over the car, it just stops the car a bit. That's why they gone for this. Quite cool to see like the differences. Here you have like the G meter, quite cool. Cool interior with the screen behind the steering wheel that stays on the screen or on the steering wheel. Very cool car, this one. And special is like the two fins you have here on the Absolute. Really nice. I'm not sure which one I would pick. The wing version or the Absolute version, but yeah, still both a very cool look. Here you have like a total new diffuser to it, even more open, like you can see. Like the rear wheels are full open. Very nice. Exhaust in the middle. Wow, very sick car to see here, guys. That's why I came to Car Week to show some new special cars to you guys. And here, this one in the orange really takes all my attraction. Beautiful is always that you have like the two-tone, that you have some exposed carbon, special pinstripes to it and everything. And we'll see what this car will do in the future. It says 1500 Newton meters. I think, yeah, we'll see if it breaks the 500 kilometer speed record. If it goes that fast. Yeah, probably think it will do easily. Break that record of the Koenigsegg RS. It's already out, I think, about for 5-6 years. So yeah, this car will break it easily, I think. Here you see like the wheels are closed, also for aerodynamic features. Because if you want to go for a top speed in this car, yeah, all the small things matter. That's really cool. Really beautiful is the carbon here. Some air intakes. It's the same on the standard Jesko, on the track version of the Jesko. I think like these on the wing are like the most noticeable difference. You can stand here a bit also on the front. Cool is also you don't have like the duct here. So probably on this car, on the Absolute, you can still store the roof in the front. That's something quite cool. That you can't do with the track version of the Jesko. Because you have like there the air S-duct sort of. But yeah, it creates a lot of downforce on the front. So for steering in corners, it's way better if you take it on the track, of course, the track version. But this one on the fastest version. It's cool to see some differences. So yeah, not sure, I really like the look even of that S-duct. So Absolute, it's cool that you will have like the fastest car in the world, but yeah, that Absolute or that track version also looks very, very good, I think, with the fins sticking out or the spoiler hangs on. I'd love to see the car drive on the track. I'm gonna go further because yeah, I'm getting a bit carried on these cars. Really love the Koenigseggs. Really is a big dream of mine to one day sit in one of these. Really sick, guys. Cool is that you can also put your key against there. It will magnetically stay there. It's quite nice. All new details that you have on the chassis. It's quite nice. Really cool to see these guys. Really nice to share them with you. And we're gonna go further. Now you have some other ones, an V8, GT3 RS, that one Noble, another Corvette, and this 48 has quite a special rear to it, full carbon rear. I don't know from which tuner brand that is. Quite special to see. Really more aggressive look to it. Even the carbon lip. Really nice, and an Aventador S in the matte black. Nice 720 there, 720 Spider. Cool is the carbon roof on the Aventador. 720 Spider also has quite a colorful wrap to it. And here also the front is changed a bit. This Ferrari SSC Custom as it says. Yeah, some cool cars here. Quite colorful 720 here. Then this is also quite a cool one, a white Ferrari F40. I think it's red, but yeah, still cool. Let's see, another color than just red on the F40 here. We can even have a look on the engine bay. The turbocharged V8, special exhaust system to it and everything. You can see the old carbon fiber didn't look that good at all. Yeah, turbo really that got you a bit by surprise, but yeah, still a good looking car here in the white. For F40, yeah, very cool. And here this GT3 Touring we saw earlier on the Porsche Works yesterday. Then we have some other cool cars there. 430s, some Nissan GTRs. Then we go to this one, cool Ford GT. I don't know what that color is, sort of grey color on the Ford GT. Quite cool, carbon wheels to it and everything. Yeah, the EcoBoost V6 in it. But yeah, also a very cool car. I think I would prefer the orange color that's standing here in the front, but yeah, the grey also is a good look. What's really cool is that you can like really see through, and I really love the headlight design. Cool car, this one. And there's some blue Alcantara in it, that's cool. You have something special about it. Really nice, carbon here on the front. Cool car, this one. Here I have like the Aventador SVJ of Daily Driven Exotics. Quite cool to see that one. Like you see, there has been some changes going on. I don't know if they already has done an upgrade. I think he wanted to like turbocharge his car. Quite cool. Special wheel design to it and everything. There you can read it, DDE. Special wrap to it. Maybe we'll see them here. That would be cool. Colorful wrap, really like the SVJ. Cool wheel design to it. Here we have a cool 720 with a roof scoop on. And the full carbon. Blue carbon really looks good. Carbon on that R8 there. I'm gonna go also check the car behind. It's also I think from Daily Driven Exotics. Maybe a wrap on that Carrera GT. But it's quite a cool one in green. Really like the Carrera GTs. The V10 manual. What a car. Yeah, he has some good taste. Damien from Daily Driven Exotics, an SVJ and a Carrera GT. Two of the best touring cars out there with the V10 and the V12. That's what we want, some good touring cars. And I would probably buy the same. It's really two very great looking cars. What's that that's coming in? The cool Sandro. Cool Sandro here coming in. Quite nice to see. DSL. And we have some other cool cars. I saw that McLaren Alpha yesterday driving at Pebble Beach. Quite cool. Was it already the day before? It could be Thursday. And then an F12 TDF. Nice yellow color to it. Really cool the racing livery on this Alpha with the blue even on the inside. Really is a cool car. And here's some blue carbon even. Didn't see that before. Really nice. Another Aventador here. Another Huracan. Nice F12. Yeah, a lot of supercars have turned up. Another Monterey. Nice R8. Beautiful startup of that F12. Beautiful V12 sounds. Cool effect here on that carbon of that R8. GT3, 600 LT. Very nice. Another 600 LT. Another one even. F8. And this looks also like quite a cool one. I think it's just a Ferrari 599 but then with a GTO look to it. Even a manual 599, that's cool to see. Impressive looking rear. I'm gonna show it to you. Manual, maybe converted it or one of the few Ferrari 599s that is manual. Then another beautiful yellow Huracan Performante here. Nice Aston Martin, beautiful green color to it. GT4, another GT4, GT3. Yeah, I think that was almost it, guys. I think we were almost at the end. Beautiful Cobra here. This is also quite a special one. I'm gonna check the name for you. GTM42Z. There's a V8 in there. Aggressive diffuser to it, like really a Le Mans diffuser. Cool turbo. GT2. Yeah, very nice. Also on the other side, some cool ones. Rolls Royce. Nice R8. And here we have like a spiker. That's also quite a rare one. You don't see often at all. Beautiful blue color to it with the tan. Special looking cars, these spikers. Some cool detailing going on there. Really nice. Cool to share with you. And I think that was about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed here a bit of the exotics on the Broadway today. I think the Koenigsegg Jesko was probably the coolest one to share with you today. I'm gonna stay here a bit longer. Maybe do some spotting for you. We'll see. Maybe there come some shots extra here in this video. But hope you enjoyed me being here at Monterey Car Week this week. I tried to make as much videos as I could. So yeah, if you haven't seen them all, then please go back to watch more of them. Yeah, please leave a like also and subscribe on the channel. I think in 2 weeks in September, in the beginning of September, I'll be in St. Moritz in Swiss for there, the cool car week and a lot of rallies going on there. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Please subscribe because yeah, we're just getting started. And yeah, every month I'm on another place to check some other cool events for you. So yeah, big thanks for watching this video, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye.